Hey everyone, it's Sendo here, and over the last few days the CS2 market has started showing signs that we might be heading toward a possible correction in skin prices. Just yesterday, several agents that were sitting at all-time highs suddenly crashed, many others started dropping, and right now in the Chinese markets, users are beginning to pull their buy orders on specific skins, a clear sign that something might be about to happen in the coming days. But are we really facing a potential market crash? Well, today we're going to talk about that, because I don't think it's as extreme as it sounds, so let's go. Tired of your skins and want to sell them? Or maybe you're looking to upgrade your inventory? Well, today's video is sponsored by SkinFlow, a skin marketplace where you can sell your entire inventory in just a few clicks. Simply select your skins, choose your payment method, and that's it. Once the trade hold ends, you'll receive your payout instantly. And if you use the code SENDO, you'll get an extra 2% bonus on your inventory valuation. But don't worry if selling isn't your thing. SkinFlow also offers a skin trading system with a massive stock. Make sure to check out SkinFlow. These past few months, the CS2 market has been absolute madness. Ever since the 8-day trade restriction was introduced, everyone thought it would seriously hurt the skin economy. But the opposite happened. Every single day we wake up to news that the market has hit another all-time high, that everything's thriving no matter what happens inside or outside the game. This is obviously great news for anyone holding skins, because it turns out that every week there's a new skin skyrocketing in price thanks to manipulation from Chinese users. So there have been tons of opportunities to profit from items that we never thought would be worth anything. Of course, there's a downside to all of this. Now owning exclusive or visually appealing skins has become a real challenge. You need to drop serious money for practically anything, when just a few months ago that wasn't even close to being the case. A week ago I talked about how heavily manipulated the market was, how easy it was for Chinese traders to pump prices on skins, stickers, or agents. I warned you back then not to get greedy and to cash out when possible. Well, that advice still stands today, because we're starting to see the first signs that the market might not keep performing as well as it has so far. In the last few hours, multiple agents have lost a huge portion of their value, most likely because their prices were artificially inflated to begin with. Yes, these are characters that haven't been obtainable for years, so a gradual increase in price is understandable. But what many people forget is that agents don't disappear. They can't be deleted or destroyed, and while the supply may be limited, there are still hundreds of thousands of units of certain agents, so those sudden insane price spikes never really made much sense. Right now, a lot of those agents are still overpriced, but they've still taken a huge hit. Others are starting to show signs of dropping as well, and honestly, that's completely normal. When a market is this manipulated, when prices go way beyond a reasonable limit, even the manipulators themselves can't sustain it. Eventually, everyone starts selling just to secure a small margin of profit. Chinese traders aren't stupid. Little by little, they're starting to pull their buy orders on heavily manipulated skins. For example, this is happening with the AK Hydroponic, which had buy orders sitting at inflated prices, but now most of them have dropped significantly. This pattern will likely repeat across other manipulated items, a gradual price decline rather than a full-on crash. That doesn't necessarily mean the entire market will collapse. In fact, a total crash is very unlikely. What we're seeing are just small corrections across many different items. The same thing happened with skins from the graphic collection and even from the Armory Pass. Their prices got inflated, and then we saw a correction. But in the end, it's always the same story. Chinese traders never let the market crash completely. They keep prices at a moderate level so that everything can gradually recover. Right now, we're seeing a bit of a drop. Many skins are starting to lose value, but if we think about it, that's simply the result of massive manipulation. Even after falling, a lot of these items are still sitting at absurd prices. To be totally honest, Chinese CS2 traders have more than enough capital to keep doing whatever they want with the market. So even if a correction does come, for them it's just another opportunity, a chance to buy cheap and slowly pump the prices again over the next few months. A full market crash? I don't see it happening anytime soon. A correction? Maybe. My best advice is simple. If you're holding a skin that's been obviously manipulated, sell it whenever you feel it's the right time. Then reinvest in items with stable value. That way, if prices go up, your gains will be steady. and if they go down, the losses won't hurt as much. Right now many players feel that the market could fall, but people have been saying that for months, and all it's done is go higher. A correction wouldn't actually be bad at all, but Chinese traders clearly aren't willing to lose a single cent, so until something happens that limits the way they operate in the market, this will continue to be an absolute playground for them. As always, any updates about the market will be covered here on the channel, along with all the latest CS2 news and analysis. So don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with everything happening in CS2. I'm Sendo, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!